All right, so here's the latest update. Here is the side of your house, which hasn't seen breathing space in quite some time. So we removed all the forsythia on both sides of the walkway, and then the whole yard is cleared. There's 2 piles of wood left, and there's a large burn pile in front of the white Suburban. And then back here, what we did is we pushed the forest back at the edge here. We left the oak tree, did a little pruning on that, but we took all the big vines out, cut everything low, and then we chipped into this low spot here. And then we moved all the stone that was in here back there, and then we used it to pave part of the road, and we chipped down there. Now a lawnmower or the Thomas can drive down and go all the way to the back corner. So we also were able to weed whack all this brambles. It still needs handwork, so we got to just get hand clippers and clip all this out of the fence. And there is a bee's nest right in that little clump that I didn't weed whack. And I sprayed 1/4 of a can that we found in the barn on it. It knocked it down, but it didn't finish it off. And so that trail goes all the way to the corner. I'm gonna walk down there. This gate is now open. I'm gonna shut that, and I'll show you the bee's nest. There we go. Nice and secure. But you can see all that handwork needs to be done on the fence. And we cut a whole bunch of trees that were all leaning over and some that had fallen over and were laying on the fence. But a bunch of stuff up here needs to be done still. There's a lot of stuff just hanging over the fence. We need to just get a pole saw and clean all that out. I'd say we need at least another day here. But here's your bee's nest. It's a white-faced hornet nest, and it's still active. We got the wood pile exposed, and you can see that it's pretty well punked out. I wouldn't want to burn that. I certainly wouldn't want it in my house. It's all covered in critters, a lot of insects in that. But at least it's all cut down, and I can move that with the Thomas. Maybe tomorrow I'll come back and do some tidy poo work. I got some weed whacking to do, and move some logs. Hi, sweetheart. How's it going, huh? How's it going? Yes, you're so friendly. Yes, you're so friendly. Yes, you're a good girl. All right, let's go continue with the tour. I did a little run around the fence-in area, and I cut off all the nestles. So I couldn't weed whack those, so I had to go back with the steel blade afterwards. This guy was way down in here, low, but I just hit it with the weed whacker and it raised up some, but it definitely all that stuff needs to be cut over the fence. I went around the shed, and then I cut about a 10-foot swath right down to the corner. All that still needs handwork. There's only I can only go so close with the weed whacker for fear of breaking the wire, because the machine is very powerful. And then there's 10 feet up to there. So you get the feel. This is the path on the other side of the fence going down. But that's all clear right to the corner here. And up the side of the yard. So I'll walk back over. So you can see the shed is all cleaned up on all sides. Hi, sweet potato. What are you doing? What are you doing, you silly? Huh? How happy are you? How happy are you? Huh? Yeah. 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 Oh, you're such a big girl. So she's been really great while we've been working. Super interested, not afraid, and very friendly. So she seems really happy. Huh, bud? All right, again, so there's the wood pile. And the bee's nest. I only got stung twice. I tried to weed whack over that way and I started getting stung. Then I sprayed it and I went back again hoping it was dead. But they were just kind of knocked down. And when I went right into the other side there, they started to come out and swarm me again. So, but I didn't get bit. So another day would look like taking all the dead wood out of the apple tree and then cutting all these little saplings before they become larger trees that are they're all leaning out over the fence, and cleaning up all this hoo-ha all along the way there. And then since there's room now, I can drive the Thomas right in, grab that wood and bring it to the chipper. I would like to also cut this tree out of the fence. It's growing up right through the fence there, but I'd like to cut it out, and I'd like to trim this piece out a little bit further as well. But you can see the little road here going up. It's nice and smooth. I moved all those big rocks, and the Japanese knotweed is coming right out of the pond now. Pond's pretty dry, but it's all wild rose back there, Japanese knotweed here, and wild rose all the way down to the end. So we gotta stay after it, otherwise we're gonna lose it again. It's the pressure is just so great. But like I said, I'm gonna come back maybe tomorrow, and I'm gonna do some weed whacking around the fire pit, and hopefully Alyssa will have gotten some more spray. I'll kill that nest and then give that a second pass, because that's still a little bit high. It's mowable, but I'd like to hit it a little bit more just to make it nicer. And then I would like to weed whack down through here. There's just a little bunch of sticks and small pieces of forsythia need to be cut back to make that a little more tidy. And then Alyssa hopefully will get a tractor and she can move all these chunks of wood that are all laying out in here. And then I'll try to cut those stumps off, and then she can mow this. Get some more chips, cover it with chips, and just keep mowing it. Put some grass seed out in it, and let the grass outcompete the other stuff. So I'm gonna put this up on YouTube, and I think I'll leave the chipper and the Thomas here one more night in case you decide you want us to do one more day. You can see here, this is the back behind the fence. You can see all the stuff coming out over the back of the fence. If you want us to do one more day, I would be happy to do a bunch of pole saw work and drag all that stuff out and chip it, because we could use more chips down in here, and we could use more chips down in here to cover up that kind of debris area. I put some rocks in there, and now we're chipping over the top of it, and could use more material. But anyway, you let me know what you want to do after you see the video, and I'll talk to you soon. Hope you're doing well. Oh, let me go over here and show you what I want to work on tomorrow. So the Japanese knotweed comes right up to the burn pile here, and it's just back there for another 100 feet. It's just, the whole area is full of it. So I'd like to hit that with a weed whacker. And then there's a dead tree laying the length here all the way up to there. So literally, David, I could do 2 more days here and I still wouldn't be done, because that log that you asked me to cut off the trail, that's as far as I got with it. It's right up to the edge of the trail and laying there, and the other tree starts there and goes up to the firewood pile. So look at the bittersweet here. You know, it's just wrapped around everything in here. So if we want to move this, cut this back further from the trail, I need more time. So, but I'll come back tomorrow and give you another bunch of free hours just to help, you know. So we're getting close. All right. Dave's pretty well wiped out, but Dave wants to say hi. Say hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave. How's it going?
What do you think about invasives after working here?
They're pretty invasive.
I think they tired him out.
Yes, you did.
Yep. All right, one last pan of the whole area, and that'll be the end of the video. 12 minutes. A little longer than I meant to do, but you really needed to get the idea. So we opened up the area over here. And I did weed whack down the trail because the bittersweet was coming up all over the trails. So that is all bittersweet there. So yeah, I'll talk to you soon. See you, Dave.